Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Florida Atlantic Owls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hodges. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Navy's offense takes the field for the first time today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The midshipmen come to the line facing third and short. Gonna run it. It's Peterson. He's gonna lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And here comes the Navy offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll send the back in motion, trying to get the corner. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense will take the field for the first time. From the gun, running back on the move. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Guys, let's talk about Florida Atlantic. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, it's so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
And the Owls come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Grab near the marker, it's Messer. At the 35, he's got room. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Wants to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Not a chance. Missed it. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to the run. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of turning it on. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Navy will have to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Baker. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Florida Atlantic tries to move the chains on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Gets it past the marker. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And defensively, man, you just want to get to 4th down, right? Give yourself an opportunity. And even though it was 4th and 1, try to get the stop, especially this part of the field where they could come away with points and kick a field goal, or they could come away with a touchdown. Man, I want to get this stop and get off the field, but the offense executed. Defense just missed out.
Looking to throw on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Florida Atlantic trying to get it in from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Snags it. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Trying to bully their way in. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. To the air, it's Baker. Trying to bull his way in. And he will score! Touchdown, Owls!
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To give to the big fullback. And it's sucked out. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Try to get it to the edge. Breaks into the open. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They're going to ride this running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Locklear. It's complete. Creates a little space. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Navy will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got a man. It's Henry. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's going to take off. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
This is why 3rd down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes. They put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for, some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line. It confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a first down.
Converts on 4th down, still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Just a short pass to the tight end. The Owls will have a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Back to throw, it's Baker. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Navy will go back on the attack. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's McIntyre. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. Looking downfield on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. To the air, it's Locklear. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Goes to the option. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Punt is in the air on fourth down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. To the air on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Fires to the middle. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. They've got the screen set up. Makes his man miss. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Zings it complete to the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway.
14, Navy, 0.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Punts it out of the air. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Thurman. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to run it. Past the 40. Open space at the 20. Continues to fight for yards. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He'll get rid of it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield, it's Baker. He caught him. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Owls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Quick strike through the air for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. Give to the big fullback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Navy will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give to the back. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. He'll do it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Florida Atlantic trying to punch it in from the red zone. Off play action. Under fire. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Starting to feel a little pressure. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They'll send out the kicker here. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Locklear. Heaves it deep. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Got room on the return. After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Caught in the backfield. It's Thurman. Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thurman. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. They extend this 4th-quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hodges. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. The hand to the running back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play-action fake. Buys a little extra time. Makes the catch. It's Terrell. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Baker. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Runs through a tackle. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A little floater there that falls incomplete. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Navy will have to punt it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, hitting them deep in their own territory. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Under fire. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Finds his tight end. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. If there's time to pad the stats. Throws for the tight end. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Blazers will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's chased out of bounds, but he takes that return across the 50 to the 48. So Florida Atlantic's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you try.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. To the air, it's Baker. He just missed the target on that one, got to put it on his body. And the Owls need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Messer. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big man has it, it's a 1st down and more. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Boy, that didn't take long. Racing down the field in the red zone in less than a minute. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Get it out on the screen. There he goes. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Owls.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Florida Atlantic 7, UAB 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Blazers offense has the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Back to pass, it's French. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And the Blazers decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Looking deep down the right side. Catch in stride inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. Third and goal coming. Quarterback making checks. Trying to barrel in. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And it's just the...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to pass. It's French. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he wants it all. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And the Blazers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Bringing the heat. It's complete. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The offense changing the play. To the air on 2nd down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So first down here as they go back to work. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To throw, it's Baker. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Leaves it with the back. Got a little space. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hutchinson. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Handoff to the low back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're facing a third down. Dropping back, it's French. Trying to get rid of it. And the third down pass is incomplete. The Blazers send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Secures it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. A first down run on the doorstep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that. Second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Dropping back, it's Baker. Rushes on him. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
And the misconnection on third down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the ground, it's Dingle. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Wants to fire on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Blazers in the hurry up. Looking to throw on first down. Turns it loose. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, they'll mark it at the 33. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Hutchinson.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's French. Grabbed over the middle, it's Sampson. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Gets away from one. Turning it on. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Looking to get it in. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, UAB.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half is...
Oh, they block it. Picks it up. That's a live ball. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit them right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's French. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Another incompletion on third down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thurman. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to go up top on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They're dealing with a second and long. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On third down, going up top. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space. It's Dingle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the right side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Thurman. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Baker. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Dingle. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Dingle. Running into the open space. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. The Blazers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Powers through the defender. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35. And the Blazers are on the move. Gonna run it. It's Dingle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's French. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got him downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Blazers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Are forced to settle for 3. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch down the right side. Oh, he's getting ahead of... Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And the pummeling has started.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. From the gun, running back gets to give. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. The short hands, it's Hutchinson.
Steps out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Now, 4th down.
He'll take it on the return. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Safe completion on the screen. Breaks into the open. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Offense working from the pistol.
Get set, get set.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback gets the first down. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get him.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground and continue to eat that clock.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positivity.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw. It's French. Right on the money. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Hutchinson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. And the Blazers will call on their punt team. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Motion from the back. With jet sweep pass. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Young. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Catch in the middle, it's Thurman. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
On the ball, on the ball.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter.